I'm gonna teach you how you can fix your spin, and we're gonna start right now. Okay, so when we're in season and we're looking at how people have errors, high school throwers, college throwers, the errors that are very, very consistent. Typically, we're gonna see 3 key mistakes, okay? So when we're spinning, we'll typically see an athlete fall, okay? They'll fall with their left hip and they start to jump, okay? So then when they jump, okay, so they're falling, jumping, and then when they ground in the middle, we might ground in the middle and we're collapsing our chest, okay? So we're collapsing our chest. Our left becomes very, very late, okay? So our left falls to the side, and then we finish and we foul out the front. I actually think that's 4 errors, but we sort of lumped a couple of them together, okay? So if we think about the first key error, and really, most mistakes in the spin can be fixed just by improving the position out of the back. If we really focus on what we're doing out of the back, everything is going to be hunky-dory, okay? Just like the album from David Bowie. So when we're focusing on this, okay, the first thing we need to focus on is not falling in and not jumping, okay? The spin is not this. Contrary to how all the old school guys used to teach the rotation, watch Ryan Krauser, he's not doing it. Now, we want to focus on pushing our right around the left side. So the first key aspect, when we're in season and we want to fix the back of the circle, we can do slow throws, okay? And we can even use a contrast method where we're going to go 3 drills, 1 slow throw. So we can go here with a shot, focus on pushing and holding. Okay, we want to get that weight. I even like to think, get the pec or get the shot in line with the middle of the foot. Watch Ryan Krauser, watch Tom Walsh, watch Josh Awatunde. These guys all do this, okay? So we want to think about here, open level, push, okay? Open level, push, open level, push. And then the actual spin will be easy. Think about a 50% throw. Ryan Krauser has talked about, I want to go as slow as I can and still throw 22 meters. So as high school throwers, that's a really key concept. If we can execute at a slower rate, as we dial that rate up, we should be able to continue that execution if we have that imprinted neural control. So then that slow throw out of the back would look like this, push over and go. And now we're grounding in a better position in the middle. That's gonna take us to that second key error. A lot of high school kids will ground flat-footed and they'll collapse their chest, okay? So they're not balanced. If we're working that slow throw here, the next key aspect that we can actually work on is during the slow throw, grounding here with plantar flexion in our right ankle if we're a right-handed thrower, knee flexion, hip flexion, and staying on top of the actual leg, okay? Stay on top of this leg. Don't let your chest collapse. We wanna keep this chest here because this will set up a more balanced front position, okay? More balanced power position. So the next fix would be if we've worked on the back and our back is really good, but we're still collapsing in the middle, what we could do is a drill where we go step to a half turn, okay? So we're here and we have that same drill that we did in the beginning. So we're stepping to a half turn, okay? Step wide down to a half turn. And one key factor I want to bring up is if you watch the best guys, watch Pippery, watch Ryan Krauser, when they sweep, their right foot is low, 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 boom. Watch Mustafa Hassan from Egypt. Right sweeps, boom, down. It is not high, then down. It is low, 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 down, okay? So we can think about that when we're stepping to that half turn, boom, okay? Now, we can do 3 of those step throughs, and then we can execute a half turn, focusing on the left moving, the left leg sweeps to the front. We keep our chest level here, boom, okay? Sweep, boom. So now, that second key fix is gonna be a slow step, do 3 of those, and then execute a half turn where we want to stay level here. And remember the cue I had in the back. I want to get my right pec over my left foot. At the front here, I want to keep my left pec over my right foot. It's just switching everything, okay? So that middle fix, it's gonna be the step, execute a half turn, and think about the left pec being over the right foot when the left leg grounds at the front. And then that's gonna take us to that third key error. That third key error is typically a late left leading to a jumpy finish, and then we're falling out of the front of the circle. So this is gonna be a little bit more complicated, but if we did the drill in the back of the circle and we did the half turns, hopefully that fixes that late left. In an ideal world, most of the time with most high school throwers, if you work on the back and then you work on the middle, the front is basically taken care of. But sometimes that front position can feel foreign and it's a little bit more of a struggle. So one of the things that we can focus on is just sitting here and doing standing throws, nice and easy. We could get a band or we could use a med ball and just walk through this. Okay, so we're here and we just turn. So if I'm holding a band here and it's attached behind me, I can rotate and hold, okay? Rotate, hold. And the big factor here is that I wanna feel level shoulders, balance, 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 balance. Oftentimes, when our left is really late, we get comfortable throwing like this with the spin. And then that's how we foul out that left side. So we wanna think about the right side here, okay? And so we can do 3 drills with a banded stand. We can put the band down, grab the shot, and we just focus on boom and back in. A lot of coaches don't like to teach the reverse. Personally, I don't really like to teach the reverse because if we're doing things out of the back really well, the athlete's just gonna reverse naturally. But if that's a problem, then we have to teach it, okay? So it's important to use that where you can go 3 banded stands, feeling a balanced level with the shoulders, and then practice the reverse and not fouling. And when you do this, do it at 50%. Don't worry about trying to throw it as hard as you can. Do it at 50%, try and save that throw, but implement all 3 of these different techniques. Start with 3 drills, then go to a slow throw. Start with 3 drills and then get to a half turn. Start with 3 drills of the banded stand and then go to an actual reverse practice. You can use all these things and it's gonna help you throw further. If you guys need help with your training, head over to throwsuniversity.com. You can pick up a technical analysis or a training program today. Implement these 3 drills so that you can drop some bombs. Peace.